Hi, this is Jason Shadwick with PremierGuitar.com, and we're backstage at a Buddy Guy show with Buddy's guitar tech, Gilbert Garza, and he's going to walk us through some of Buddy's stage rigs. So, Gilbert, why don't you show us some of the guitars Buddy brings out?
Okay, well, let me show you. This is his main axe here. He's been playing this one for a while. This is his number one. It's a Fender Custom Shop Buddy Guy signature model Strat, and he likes this one. The tone of it specifically is actually was made in '89, so we went ahead and at the Fender store, opened it up and looked at it and got the details with, looked on who made it and stuff. So this is the one he plays the most. Now if he pops a string or something or goes out of tune, I'll give him this one here. And this is the polka dot Strat. This is actually the original. I have a Mexican one that I take on the road, also for a spare guitar.
And what type of strings does he like to use on these guitars?
We're using Ernie Ball, Slinkies, 11s. So yeah, and yeah, so they got a good tone to it and whatnot.
Is there anything special about the electronics or the pickups in those guitars, or are they pretty stock?
Now these are actually all his guitars have. I put vintage noiseless pickups in it. Yeah, so give them a particular tone, and they sound pretty good. This one here is a sitar, Jerry Jones sitar, and he plays this on one song, Skin Deep. So it kind of makes it resonates the tone, down here, and yeah. So I carry this out too. That's really the only guitar change I do is the sitar, and like I said, unless he goes out of tune or something's wrong with the guitar.
What tuning does he use on the sitar?
That's just 440. Everything's E. Yeah. Just tune it up like a regular guitar. Actually, yesterday we're starting our tour for the year today, and before we left, I asked Buddy. I said, "Do you want to bring out any special equipment, any special toys, extra guitars or something?" So he said, "Yeah, why don't you bring out the red one?" So this is a red Strat here, older Strat. I'm not sure what year it is, but yeah. So he had me bring this one out.
What does the backplate say there? It's engraved.
Custom built for Buddy Guy. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Gilbert, why don't you tell us about some of Buddy's amps that he's using?
Well, right now we're using these here two custom built amplifiers. His name is Dan Butler out of Chicago, and he made these two boutique amps. His company's Chicago Blues Box. They're basically Bassmans. He went ahead and sonically reproduced the tone of a Bassman for Buddy, and went ahead and came up with these two for him. We've been using these as long as I've been with Buddy. If we go on a fly date or something, he'll use Fender Bassmans, just go ahead and rent those. But these are pretty much, you can see the settings. Everything's up but the bass, even the volume all the way up. So that's pretty much his setup there as far as the amp goes.
And he keeps things pretty simple on the floor, right, as far as pedals go?
Right, we got this wah-wah pedal made by Dunlop Buddy Guy wah-wah. Crybaby is what it is. And yeah, so he just goes straight in, comes out of the wireless, goes straight into the wah and back to the rig. So it's pretty mellow, no pedal rig or anything like that.
All right, so tell us a little bit about what's in the rack here behind the amps.
Here we got his Furman, of course, your power supply. Keep everything regulated as far as voltage goes and whatnot. And then we got the wireless. It's a Shure UR4D, one of the top of the lines there. Got two channels. One channel is his guitar. Actually, the other channel we're using right now for his wireless microphone that he'll take with him in the crowd. Then we got the radial JD7 injector, which basically acts as a ground lift and a signal splitter. You can hook up to 7 different amps up to that. But we just come out and use two amps, of course. So that's what that thing does. And it gets rid of any kind of buzz or hum, noise, 99% of the time. It works pretty good. Then we got the Vibroverb here for a spare amp, or a guest amp if somebody wants to sit in, play. We just, we'll fire that thing up. That's pretty much that.
All right, Gilbert. Well, thanks a lot for showing us around Buddy's rig.
You got it.
All right.
Yeah.
This is Jason Shadrick with PremierGuitar.com.